Hey friends, welcome to Tiny Kitchen Reluctant Cook, where I make real meals in a very tiny space without the fuss. So we're getting better at that tagline. So tonight I'm going to, I was just started back to work this week full time, and I wanted something that was like fast and easy, and honestly just like I'm tired. Like, it's so weird how if you're just off of work for a few days or whatever it is in my case it was almost the whole summer, getting back to work is kind of tiring. So my choice in trying to do a demo was to do something that was fast and easy and to the point, and something that you're not spending all night in the kitchen. So this could actually go for a dinner, a quick single person dinner. You can make a couple of them and make a double person dinner, but it could also be a great lunch option. So tonight I'm going to be showing you the ceramic egg cooker. So the ceramic egg cooker is super easy and fun to use. If you're familiar with mug type meals, this is your tool, your guy here. So makes great mug cakes, great eggs. So if you want to make a little omelet in there, you could do poached eggs in here. You could just do scrambled eggs. You could do your own concoction in there. Oatmeal, did I say that already? Yeah, so lots of different options. This is what it looks like. It just kind of looks like a big coffee cup without the handle, right? It does also come with this rubber grip here. This helps you to hold on to it, but also helps to keep your fingers from burning when you're pulling it out of the microwave. It does also come with a lid. This lid has a rubber ring around it as well. So when you put it on there, it's not clanging and clicking and whatever, and it stays in place. The lid also has a hole in the top of it for ventilation, so they've thought of everything. So yeah, I went on Pinterest yesterday because I was like, what else can you make in the ceramic egg cooker? I mean, obviously eggs, because it's called the egg cooker, but what else? Like, what kind of fun things could we make in there? So I found a recipe for a mug pizza. Yes! Isn't that like super fun? I want to show you how to make a quick mug pizza in the ceramic egg cooker. All right, you guys ready? Okay, so all I did was I grabbed some canned biscuits from the store. So whatever kind you like. A jar of pizza sauce. So whichever one is good, you can make your own if you want, but we're talking like, we want to be fast, right? Like, we don't want to spend all day making pizza sauce. We just want to grab it and go. Great lunch option too. Mozzarella cheese and some baby pepperonis. So you do use full-size pepperonis if you want to, but I just grabbed these ones because I thought they were super cute. Okay. After we're done making our mug pizza, I have a surprise for you. Also very fun. We are gonna make mug Oreo cakes. Yes. Since I only have one ceramic egg cooker, and we're not gonna spend all night cleaning dishes in between, because you know me and I don't like doing dishes, so we're just gonna use an actual mug. So yeah, we're gonna make that, and then I'm gonna show you how to make a quick, nice little dessert, an Oreo cookie cake. No, just Oreo cake. And then I'm also gonna show you the whipped cream maker. So we're gonna make some whipped cream to go on top of our cake. So you guys ready? All right, let me spread out a little bit. Obviously, tiny kitchen, right? Not very much space. I tried to get a good view of my area here. Hopefully you can see everything. I'm gonna really try to be good at showing you, but I'm not using the stove tonight, so we can use that as part of our countertop. Okay, you ready to pop open some biscuits? Do you kind of like wait for it to pop so it doesn't scare the crap out of you too? All right, well, we got the paper off. Here we go. Oh, there it goes. Are you going? Is it going? Oh my gosh. That scared me. Alrighty. So all we're going to do is we're going to take a biscuit. Alright. And we're going to put it down in the bottom of the egg cooker. And then all we're going to do is microwave it. No lid on this one. Oops. I have to take out my collapsible microwave cover, because that's where it lives, you know, because no space. We're going to put it in for, I'm going to do less than a minute. I'm going to do 50 seconds. Okay. And then while we're waiting for that to go, I'm going to grab a spoon so that we have that ready with our pizza sauce. And so while that's cooking, just kind of a recap of why I live in a tiny space. And so as you guys might know, hubby and I are empty nesters. He wanted to start his own business, and so we moved into our travel trailer so that he could get that going. And so in the last couple of years while we've been here, I have had to adjust and learn how to utilize my tiny kitchen and make the best out of a tiny situation, right? So I have kind of embraced this tiny kitchen, and here I am just showing you, if you happen to have a tiny kitchen, or if you're just curious, how the heck do I do it in this tiny kitchen? Here I am, here to show the world. All right, again, we're going to use that rubber grip to take it out of the microwave so that we don't burn ourselves. All right, so it cooked it a little bit. You can see it's a little puffier. Now we're going to just spoon some pizza. Uh-oh. Don't tell anybody I said that. I don't want to get sued. Okay. So we got some pizza sauce in there. And then we're going to put some cheese, some Tillamook. It's my favorite cheese. And then we're also going to get it all over the counter, because that's also a must. You absolutely must spill shredded cheese all over the counter when you use it, right? All right, so we got some cheese in there. And then we are going to put our tiny pepperonis in there. All right, tiny pepperonis. Okay, we're just gonna spread them around so they're a little bit even in there. Okay, it's gonna go back in the microwave. All right, we're gonna do, let's do 50 seconds again. I made this last night and I did a minute, you know, because it's just easy to push one for the minute. But it felt like maybe it overcooked the biscuit too much. So we're going to try 50 seconds on this. And then we're going to clean up our mess. Because remember, in a tiny kitchen, you have to clean as you go, right? Otherwise, it's just way too overwhelming. And then nobody wants to be in here. So clean as you go. If there's anything at this point, we don't really have anything to prep because we're going to just be doing super easy things. But if you have anything to prep at this point, this is a great time to do it while you're waiting for something to cook. Prep something else. Got 6 seconds on this. So we're not really prepping anything because, oh, you know what we could do? We could put it on a plate. Oh, you know what else I could be doing? I could be pulling out something to pull it out of that up. All right, here we go. Again, using the rubber grippers. Let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, look. It's a tiny baby pizza. It is a mug pizza. Isn't that like the coolest thing? Easy, cheap, take it to work with you, have pizza for lunch. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get it out of here. I can't really grab it with my scooper. Okay. Well, I'm just making a mess. I really just wanted to show you what it looked like out on the plate. But really, you'd probably just eat it from that. Let's see if I can grab it with a fork. Now it kind of looks like pizza soup. There we go. You see all this cheese? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Cheese everywhere. I'm not complaining. Girl gotta love her cheese. All right. Here's my messy mug pizza. All right. We could definitely do another one and see if we can make it prettier, but it's still gonna taste really good. And then you could just cut it. And just eat it with a fork. I'm not going to eat it because it's hot. Actually, it's not too hot. Okay. Oh my gosh. Super cheesy. Holy moly. Sorry. Okay. How fun is that? I feel like I want to make another one. You guys want to make another one? Let me get the rest of this cheese out of here. It's a good thing about having the scraper. It literally scrapes all the cheese out. So fun. Okay. Should we make another one? I kind of want to make another one. It's not clean, but if you're anything like me, like, just go with it, right? I'm just going to go with it. We're just going to throw another one in there. Okay. Stick it in there. Okay, so 50 seconds seem to work pretty good. So we're going to do 50 seconds on that one. Okay, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to get our Oreo cake set up, okay? So for the Oreo cake, I'm like so excited about the Oreo cake. I also made this last night. It came out really good. This is like perfect if you have like, I don't know, you don't want to like go out and grab something. You don't have anything at home. Oh my gosh, you got some Oreos. I mean, those are cool. Of course you can eat Oreos by themselves. They're pretty amazing by themselves. But to have a cake made out of Oreos, yeah, like I'm on board with that. So I'm just gonna put a few Oreos in here, just like that, in our regular mug, because we're using my only ceramic egg cooker up there. All right, and then you put some milk. So it asks for like 3 tablespoons, but my tablespoon's dirty because I used it yesterday, and you know, I don't like to do the dishes that much, so it's still in the sink. So we're gonna use the half tablespoon. So we're gonna do 6 of these. So 1, you see, probably can't really see very well because I definitely don't have my camera set up. Oh, how many was that? I'll just do 1 more. I didn't count. Okay, and then you take a fork and then you just kind of smush them up. So I'm gonna let those sit in the liquid for a minute because our pizza dinged us. Okay, so we got, it's cooked a little bit here. We're gonna take some of our pizza sauce, put it over the top here. I said pizza this time, right? All right, and then our cheese. And remember, we put shredded cheese in. We have to get it everywhere, right? Yes. Oh my gosh. I didn't get it everywhere. Hold on. Just here. There we go. Better? Yeah. I'm happy. You're happy. Made sure we got it everywhere. Okay, and our little pepperonis. Just throw in there. Okay. So there we go. We're going to do it for another 50 seconds. Okay, now while we're working on, okay, I'm going to do something else that don't look, okay? But I love mozzarella cheese. So instead of throwing away my spilled mozzarella cheese, I'm going to eat it. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So now all I'm doing is I'm just crunching up the Oreos in the milk. And we're just gonna crunch them up. Crunchy, crunchy, crunch, crunchy, crunchy, crunch. And then the milk kind of, actually I'm using heavy cream, but it does ask for milk. I just happen to have heavy cream. I'm hoping that by using heavy cream instead of milk, it'll make it like richer, maybe gooier. I guess we'll find out. Okay. And so this is what it looks like so far. And so I'm just gonna mix it up. Probably crunch it some more. It actually feels kind of thick, so I think what I might do, I have some half and half. I'm gonna put a little bit tiny in there, tiny bit. You know, once you make this, you can decide. That's the great thing about mug meals too, is that you can make it how you like it. You know, if you want it to be creamier, put more cream in there, pour, you know, more milk. If you want it to be chunkier, you know, don't smash up the Oreos as much. You know, the pizza, I just grabbed pepperonis, but you could put anything in there. Like if you like olives, which I don't. Hubby loves olives. You should see our pizzas when we get it. They're like complete polar opposites. Like he'll get the pizza with the whole thing, you know, with the pepperoni and the sausage and the olives, and what else does it have on it? Mushrooms. I mean, I don't know. It has all kinds of things on it. And then mine's like Canadian bacon and mushrooms. Pretty lightweight. All right, this is what it's looking like now. So when you mix it up, it's so interesting. It's like the chocolate of the Oreo like melts into the liquid. Look, it already turned like darker. So crazy. Super yummy. All right, so we're gonna leave that. And then let's get our other pizza. Okay. Let's see. I'm really trying to bring this out on a plate and make it look pretty. So I'm going to get another plate. I know what you're telling me. I thought you didn't like to do dishes. You're right. I do not like doing dishes. But I just love to show the food pretty, you know? I don't know. Okay, we're going to use the fork to pull it out this time. All the cheese dried up on the fork. Okay. Here's what it looks like. I mean, it's so pretty inside here. I just want it to be pretty on the plate, too. We're going to do it this time. I have faith. There we go. Mug pizza. It's the funnest thing ever. Like the super easiest thing ever. And then you just cut it up. Cheese everywhere, you know, because we love our cheese. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. It's hot. So awesome. Okay. Now, this part's fun. Okay. We got our Oreo cake mix. Okay, this is going to go in the microwave. For 2 minutes. While that's happening, we are going to use the whipped cream maker. This thing is awesome. So this is the upgraded version, but I have the other version too. This one, it's upgraded because there's an attachment that hooks onto the bottom of it that you can pipe out the whipped cream. So you have the bottom, you're going to make the whipped cream, and then if you want to pipe it out, there's a piece that attaches to the bottom. The old one does not have that. But it is still super fun to make whipped cream. And then again, when you're just doing it for yourself or you just want to have a little bit, this is the best way to go. And just a quick, it is so nice when you're like at home and you don't like want to leave to go anywhere, but you want something quick and easy, something sweet. You just got, you know, I'm here, it's 9 o'clock at night or whatever. I'm just watching TV. I just want something sweet. This is it. even I would just eat the whipped cream by itself. So good. I know, probably not very good for you, but it's so good. Actually, if you're keto, that's a great snack. Okay, I'm also not a measurer, as you could probably tell. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in here. I'm gonna do like about a quarter cup. I'll put a little bit more. All right, and then, so if you're like my husband, you just like it like that. Just the cream, nothing else in it. Me, I like it a little pizzazz. So I put a little bit of vanilla. So this is our double strength Madagascar pure vanilla from Pampered Chef. So the great thing about this, because it's double strength, you only have to use half of whatever the recipe says. So I'm just going to put a little tiny bit, and this is how I measure it in the lid. So I'm just going to put a little bit, about half of the lid in there. All right, so that's going to give you your vanilla flavor. If you wanted even a little bit more sweetener in it, I say go for it. Powdered sugar is probably better, but I don't have any of that. But I do use monkfruit sweetener, so it's not sugar, but it acts like sugar. So like you measure it like it's a 1-to-1. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in there too. This is a teaspoon. I'm gonna put about half of a teaspoon in there, just to give it a little sweetness, because I like sweet stuff. All right, let me throw that over there. Throw that over there. Okay. I love the whipped cream maker because not only are you making your own whipped cream, you're making it with creamer or half and half that you already have in your refrigerator because you use it for your coffee probably. Well, I do. Heavy whipping cream is the best. So really anything that has like a high fat content, I think they say, is the best to make whipped cream. You can also make butter in this. I have not ventured into the butter scene, but I definitely love actually the whipped cream. So what I'm doing is I'm just churning the cream. And so what's fun about this, it's not fun. You get a nice little arm workout while you're doing it. I did a video on the older version of this that I had, and I counted how many times I plunged it. And I think that when it started to get to a more denser consistency was right around 100 pumps. So now I'm starting to feel it in my arm. I'm going to change arms because, you know, you don't want to have one arm bigger than the other, right? If we're going to work them out, we got to work them out evenly. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is so fun, but the end result is awesome. All right. Starting to get stiff on that side too. I mean, at least if you're gonna eat something sweet, you can feel like you got a good workout while you're doing it, right? Then you don't have to feel guilty about it. Okay, let's see what we got. Whipped cream. Is that not the funnest thing ever? Okay. Now, let's see. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. This is the 1 cup prep bowl. I'm gonna put our Oreo cake in here. It did make it gooier. You know, friends, I think I'm gonna put this in a little longer. It kind of looks like a Tres Leches cake right now. I think we want it a little firmer, so I'm probably gonna just do like another 30 seconds. And this is what happens, you know, you just experiment. And I'm a big experimenter, not totally on purpose, but I think because I like things to be fast and easy, sometimes I take for granted measurements of ingredients. So, I mean, nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna be the one eating this, so nobody's home, it's just me. So, I mean, I'm okay with it. Of course, if I was making this for somebody else, that would be different, you know. Like the pizza thing, I really wanted it to look pretty for you. So our cake is sizzling. I think I'm gonna let it hang in the cup for a minute. So I feel like it's still cooking. Okay. So what do you guys think about that ceramic egg cooker? Pretty awesome, right? Do you know, I also found a recipe on there to make mac and cheese. And it made me think of the, you know, the, is it Kraft or one of the mac and cheeses that they have out at the store? They have the little individual cups that already have everything, and all you do is put water. You put water in there, microwave them, and then you put like the cheese packet. It made me think of that. And I thought, if I could buy my own macaroni and have the ceramic egg cooker to cook it, I totally would do that and have that as my lunch, you know? So I did actually find, I don't know if you guys have a Winco where you are, but at Winco, they had these little tiny bags of macaroni. And so all it takes is macaroni, some water, and some shredded cheese. I haven't made it yet. I was going to tonight, but I knew I was going to have to clean the cheese out of that one, and I knew it was going to be a minute. So I didn't make it. Maybe we'll make it on the next one. But yeah, like how fun is that and easy? I honestly can't wait to try it. Okay, our cake is done sizzling. I'm just scraping around, and we're going to just pull it out and stick it in our 1 cup prep bowl. All right, so I will say this. Yesterday when I made this, I made it per the recipe instructions. So I used the amount of Oreos that would equal 4 big ones, because I have mini ones, and I did the 3 tablespoons of milk, and it came out more dense, more solid than this one. This one is kind of gooey. I figured it was going to be because it's heavy cream, but I just want to show you it's a little gooey, but it's good. Okay, now the piece of resistance. Let's squish that up a little bit more. Oh, you guys, you are in for a treat. I'm just looking for another scraper. We'll get the tiny baby one. All right. I love this whipped cream maker. I think I said that already, but I really just have to say this is probably one of my absolute favorite Pampered Chef tools. This whole thing comes apart. It is dishwasher safe. So is the ceramic egg cooker. All right. Oh my gosh. so awesome. So if you had like some chocolate chips or a cherry on top of it, some chocolate sauce, there you go. So we now have dinner and dessert. And what time is it? Oh, it's 37. Okay, well, I didn't quite get you out in 30 minutes, but I tried. But we chatted a little bit. Okay, so I'm looking at my comments here. It looks like Kelly does not have that one, and you're gonna get it someday. I just know it. It's one of those things you gotta have one. You just gotta. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. But before I go, if you are interested in any of the products that I showed tonight, Pampered Chef does offer an earn, save, or spend option. So now the ball is in your court. If you want to go the earn, if you're in an earn season, this just means that you would like to earn free products, earn commissions, never pay full price for Pampered Chef products again. You do that by joining and signing up. If you want to save and you're in a save season, this just means that you can also earn free products, discounts on products, and that would be by hosting. And so I have lots of different options for hosting. If you're local to me, I'm happy to do one in your home. If you're not local to me, we can do something online, or I can send you some catalogs and you can just do a catalog event. Totally up to you. Ball's in your court. If you want, you're like, no, neither one of those. No, I'm not even in the ballpark. And it's just the spend season. Totally fine too. You want to just grab a ceramic egg cooker. They're $22. And I was going to look up and see the whipped cream maker because I don't know off the top of my head how much that one is. This one's called the Whipped Cream Maker and Decorator, and it is $39. So yes, those are available. If you are interested in any of these products, comment down below. You can comment egg or you can comment whipped, and I will send you information on those. If you are interested in either you're in an earning season or you're in a saving season, you want more information on those, comment those down, either earn or save. If you just want the recipe for what I did, I am happy to share that. Just comment down below recipe. So, all right, my friends, this was Tiny Kitchen Reluctant Cook. I'm Shannon. I feel like I did not introduce myself in the beginning. I apologize. We're still getting used to this live thing. I'm Shannon. I live in a travel trailer. I demo meals in my tiny kitchen. And if I can do this in my tiny kitchen and make awesome meals, you can do this in your tiny kitchen or regular size kitchen, or anywhere. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. And I'm going to say bye for now.